stockings, 3 pair of shoes. You're like, you need a job.
Yo, that right there, man, that's comedy of, man, somebody I've known for years, man. I've known this guy for years, have the B. I feel like it's damn near 20 years we've known each other, and I've watched his career grow and grow and grow. He's done everything from toured the world twice. He's appeared on HBO, Comedy Central, NBC's Last Comic Standing, Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud, the Steve Harvey Show, the Tom Joyner Show. He's appeared on our show, and he's here right now. He has the Father and Sons comedy tour performing at Caroline Sunday, June 16th. It's the one and only Gerald Kelly and his son.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's up? Gerald?
What's up, Sway?
Okay, I'm good.
Come on, man. It's
I'm
good to see you. It's always good to see you, man.
You brought Joshua here,
Josh
man.
is back.
Josh, what up, brother?
What up?
Man, how old are you now?
I'm 13 years old.
13? Damn, man. I remember when we first met. We was, you might have been about 6 or 7. You remember that? I hugged you. I gave you a pound.
I think I remember.
Okay, damn. He's just like your daddy, man.
Be honest.
Yeah, man. He's just, now, who's the other dude over there, man? What's your name, man?
I'm Hunter Kelly and I'm 5 years old.
You only 5? Yeah, man.
My birthday's on August 10th.
Okay.
Oh, Leo.
Leos.
That makes
man.
sense.
Yeah, man. Dang. And so what do you do? What do you do for a living?
I help out, I make people laugh. I help homeless people.
Okay. All right. Damn. At 5, huh? How are you helping them?
I help them safe but I never see them die, and I like to help them. When I was in a hotel, I saw the homeless person, and I wanted to help them, but it was too far away.
Oh, man. So what did you end up doing? Going to play video games or something?
No, we were just in a hotel.
Okay. Man, you 5 years old staying in hotels, man. I was like 20 years old before I got into my first hotel, Gerald. What you doing, man?
So what it is we travel all over the country together with the Father and Sons comedy tour, and we sell our merchandise, our T-shirts at the shows. And after the shows are over, we go out and we find homeless people and we feed them. And then we put them in an Uber or a Lyft and put them in hotels for a night or two. We've been doing that for 2 years across the country. So every time Hunter sees or Josh sees a homeless person, we immediately have to stop. But we was in a hotel room. He was explaining way up high looking down, and there was a dude downstairs that was homeless. But by the time we got down there, he was gone.
Oh,
you know
that's what he meant. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, you put it in context right there. Gerald Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. They at Caroline's 4 p.m. This Sunday.
Father's Day.
Day. Are they going? What are they doing? They going to perform too?
They do stand up. Hunter, get your mic. Give Sway some of your stand up.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hunter? Give him a round of applause. Hunter Kelly. Hey.
What's up?
My name is Hunter Kelly, and I'm 5 years old. People always ask me, when am I going to turn 6? After 5, duh.
That's good. Keep him coming, Hunter.
Keep going, man.
Should I do snacks?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of food, my grandmother hid all the snacks for me. So I hid her teeth. If I don't eat, you don't eat, drama.
A round of applause. Yo.
Next level.
Okay.
Can I do one?
Josh, go ahead, man. Take over. It's your show.
Josh?
It's, ladies and gentlemen, it's Josh Kelly.
Woo! Parents, if you didn't graduate, please stop helping your children with their homework. My father did all my homework for me, and I came home with 2 zeros. He was like, how'd you get 2? I was like, man, one for me and one for you.
This is my kind of comedy.
Yeah.
I like this.
Give him the other one. Suicide.
Oh, suicide prevention number. Why is the suicide prevention number on the back of the bus? Why? Shouldn't it be on the front of the bus? By the time they see the number, It's too late.
It's too late. Hey, we getting that heckler. Look who's heckling us. Look at the bottom.
Who's heckling you?
Isaiah.
Kelly. That's your brother. That's your other son. Your other son heckle him.
He just booed your jokes, man.
Boo you with your fake beard.
Daddy, can I try?
No, that's it. You good.
I'm gonna try.
Try what?
I'm gonna say to Isaiah.
Okay, good. What you gonna say to him?
Yeah, he just.
What joke you got for him? What you want to say to him? He's saying boo to your jokes.
Isaiah, your beard is so big. When you went in a hotel, your beard can't even fit in no hotel.
It's a big beard, y'all.
Oh, snap.
Man. Josh, you got more? Josh?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
When I looked at your beard, I thought you was the abominable snowman.
Hey, that's good.
A lot of love in your household, Gerald. I see you teaching a lot of
Hey,
love.
man,
brother.
Isaiah come at them all the time, man.
Oh,
He
no.
be killing them on stage,
killing
man.
them?
Because the way the tour goes, Hunter goes on first, does his thing, and then Josh does his thing, and then Isaiah comes up, and he starts killing them. He goes, man, give it up for my brothers, man. They can't even talk, and they telling jokes. Like Joe Jackson got us all out here doing this shit, man.
You Joe Jackson, huh?
Yo, Joe Jackson. Hey, it started like this, man. It's like I used to see my boys go through a lot of trouble with child support. I was like, I ain't going through that. I'm gonna teach them jokes at an early age, so when their mother start to bullshit. Child support, okay, cool. Word, I got papers served. I take them right to the judge. Hey, do a set for the judge, Hunter. He do a set. What's up, Your Honor? I'm 1 year old. Case closed. They work with me.
Dad, I did not do comedy when I was 1.
It's a joke, bro.
Dad, you did comedy when you was 0, but you can't talk when you was 1.
Dad.
See, this is why I need Isaiah up here with me. I didn't want to bring you little niggas, man.
Yo, Dad, at least he better than Isaiah.
All right, cool, man. Cool, man.
You comfortable calling them your sons?
Little niggas?
No, I don't call them niggas. I call them little niggas. It's different. It's a difference.
Don't forget
It's a big difference.
That is not different. That's the same word, but it got another word inside of it.
That's right, Hunter. There's no
Okay,
difference.
all right, cool. It's no difference. Negro.
Hunter.
There you go. All right,
Stars.
man.
Anyway.
Sitcom stars.
This is hilarious, bro.
Yo, these kids crazy.
Yo, man. Who writes the jokes?
But
Like,
that's
how
a
do you...
bad word to kids.
That's a bad word to kids.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to say it no more. Look, can we do the interview now, bro? Is it cool?
Don't even say bruh.
I love how Hunter goes back to the mic. He knows.
You look like he's mad at you, Gerald.
Hold on. I got something for you, baby. Come here. Yeah, yes, you do. All right, you cool?
I'm good.
Tried to give him candy. He threw it on the floor.
Candy on the floor.
Hey, I've never seen
That's
that.
cool. It's cool. We good.
Right. Yo, so do y'all write together? Like, or do y'all sit around the living room table? Or?
We get together and we always I write their material. Hunter, leave it. Don't worry about it. Leave it. Just leave it. I always write their stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Hunter comes up with his own material. Like what happens is Hunter was coming off the top of his head at 3 years old on stage. But he would come off the top of his head and it'd be funny stuff. And we'd be sitting in the audience go, how the hell did he come up with that? Then Isaiah was like, yo, Dad, we got to give him a set. We got to write him a set. So we wrote him a set. So he does like 2 to 3 minutes on stage and he has a set. But then he'll come up to us every single day at 5 years old and go, I got a new joke. And you'd be like, all right, do it. And he'll do it and it makes sense. You'd be like, what the hell?
Where'd it come from?
I never seen nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? So, we watch, we write, we always write. Isaiah, Isaiah's sneaky with it now. I'll be on the phone and I'll be like, yo, bro, I got this joke, homie. And I tell it to him. He act like it ain't funny. He's like, oh, that was cool. And then I see him on the road doing it. I'm like, dude. You just said it was. Dad, you ain't gonna use that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we got a great relationship, man. Father and son's comedy tour.
I love this, man. Gerald Kelly.
To have a 13-year-old son, and the teenagers now, people trying to keep them busy, trying to keep them out of trouble, social media. How do you find it traveling, being able to travel with your teenage son? He's telling jokes. Obviously, clearly, your kids could go into acting at any point.
Yes.
How is it for you as a parent watching this happen, like literally right in front of your eyes?
It's amazing. It's a blessing. I'm blown away by it. Like, I'm blown away by it. Like, I love these kids. I love being a dad, number one.
Yeah.
But I just love the fact that right in front of my eyes, they're just growing in the industry. And when we did a spot last night in New York, we just went through a spot so I can keep them sharp for the show Sunday.
Okay.
Hunter walks in and goes, "They don't have a green room." And they know the lingo. They know the lingo. They know the comedy. You know, you'll come down the steps in my home, Sway, at 2, 3 in the morning. And creep in the living room. These dudes is watching Chris Rock on Netflix.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They love Kevin Hart. Of course, all the little kids love Kev. They'll be watching Steve Hart, Bernie Mac. They'll watch Bernie, Chris Tucker, Chappelle. I make sure they watch Chappelle.
Yeah, you gotta watch
Gotta watch the legends. You know what I'm saying? So
Richard Pryor?
No.
Okay.
I haven't let them watch Richard, but Richard Pryor's son hung out with us the other night in L.A.
Oh, wow.
We was performing at the Improv out there. But yeah, to answer your question, it's just a blessing to watch them grow.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they do other stuff, but they love comedy, and comedy gives them confidence. You know what I'm saying? So when I have these kids on stage, they're performing in front of strangers. Their confidence level is for the regular world. It's like, what? Bring it. Bring whatever to me. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to worry about bullies and these cats being followers. When children can talk on a microphone in front of strangers, they're not going to be followers in life. They're going to be leaders.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what Gerald Kelly, he got his sons here. Hunter is here.
Joshua's here.
Josh is here. Go, Tracy.
Excuse me, Dad. I don't want to go in the airport by myself because you said I am with Josh. But Josh is just 13. He can't keep an eye on me.
That's funny. That's real funny.
Josh, your hairline just danced out of it. Your hairline just danced out of the radio.
Your hairline is your HK on your head.
I forgot you don't have one.
I forgot you don't have one. You went balding. Be quiet.
At 5?
Josh, your head is bigger than Ant-Man when you turn big.
Well, your brain is smaller than Ant-Man when he shrinks.
Can y'all show some love? Can we show some love?
When
Can we show some love? Love.
Dad, you bald-headed.
Your mother's bald-headed. No, say something else. I'm gonna tell you about your mama. You ain't gonna love me no more.
Daddy.
You know your mic is over there. Your mic is over there.
Daddy, your hairline is so big. When you went in the drain, your hairline fell off of you.
Good job, Hunter Kelly, right there.
Give it up for Hunter Kelly right there.
Gerald, I'm wondering when we'll have entertainers come up and they'll have children who are part of Generation Z, and sometimes you'll find that they're worried about their children going to entertainment industry, or if they are, they have conversations about fame or ego, you know what I mean, or potential like young groupies. Do you have conversations with them about how to handle ego, fame, all this attention?
No, I just teach these kids. Like, I want to give a shout out to my wife, man, because she, Lamara Hunter Kelly, and then my ex-wife, Joshua's mother, Sharia, they're huge in their careers and keeping these kids focused and straight. You know, we're not worried about that stuff. We talk about it a lot. We talk about it, but we got such a bond, and we're different from a lot of entertainers who have a child that's in the business, because it's 4 of us. You know, at any given time, it could be Big Bro up here with them doing an interview, or Big Bro in Chicago with them, or me in Dallas with just him, or him and Isaiah, and you know, so they always get that, you know. But then the comedy business raised them. Like, we just did L.A. We was in L.A. doing the Improv, man, and you looked up 1 a.m. Corey Holcomb got Hunter and you know, chilling with Hunter and Josh in the corner. Then D-Ray had him earlier. Then Epps comes in, and it's like nephews, and you know, Isaiah's on the road with Lavelle Crawford right now.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Opening up for Lavelle, and nephews, my nephew. Every time I go to a city in this country, a comedian, whether it's a legend, icon, or somebody who's just still grinding, where my nephew? How my nephew's doing? How my nephew? So they're
it's a community. Yes.
For parents, I'm sorry, Sway.
Go ahead.
For parents that want to have their children in the industry, how do you balance school?
Well, I was getting ready to do homeschool. This because it was getting frustrating with certain. I'm not big. I'm big on education. I'm not big on the building. I'm not for the building. I'm for the education. So I'll explain to you. I know you wouldn't get it. What I'm trying to say is I love education. It's important. But I don't think you have to be in a building. Are you listening to my
Yes.
You said you don't get it. I'm trying to explain to you, young man. I don't think that you need to be in a building to be educated. We can educate you at home. Mom and dad can homeschool you. But then their grades, this dude right here was having 100s.
Yeah, Josh looks like he's smart.
Yeah.
Josh, what did you like about comedy? Like, when did you discover you liked it?
Well, what I like about comedy is it brings happy to the audience. It brings joy to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see smiles in the audience. Not everyone's gonna live forever. You want people to have joy in their life.
I like that, man.
God.
Now, when you have you written your own? I know your dad write a lot of material, but I'm sure you've written some of your own, right?
Parts of it. Yes.
Hunter, you're a smart person.
Yes.
You're brilliant. I can already tell that. You're a genius.
Yes.
I know my math.
Okay. You want to test? Can I test you? What's 1 + 1?
2.
What's 2 + 2?
4.
What's 4 + 4?
8.
My man. Yeah, he's 5 years old.
He said you tried to trick him. You saw the face, right?
He started counting his head. Bong, 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 bong. So how do you get along with your Josh? How you get along with like kids your age? Josh, that's you.
This dude forgot he's Josh.
I thought he was fucking a Hunter.
Yeah. How do you get along like in terms of socially? Do you got friends your age you hang out with?
Yeah, I got friends my age, and they all know I do comedy. So it's like, oh my gosh, Josh is coming. He does comedy. Get your phones out.
And then you crack jokes, you perform for your friends?
Yep.
Girls like that?
Somewhat.
Yeah,
yes.
Somewhat. Damn, he's so much smarter than you, Gerald. He says somewhat. When did you start saying somewhat?
Oh,
Like when
man.
you were 30.
33. 33, somewhat. 33.
44.
Yesterday. What you mean 44? Somewhat.
Well, this is amazing, man. These guys will be performing here in the big city.
Yes.
And it's called
the Father and Sons Comedy Tour. It's the first of its kind. It's in the history of stand-up comedy. There's never been a father and his sons on tour together. We've been doing it for 2 years strong now. We'll be at Caroline's on Broadway this Sunday at 4 p.m. And we're also going to be doing the Stress Factory in Bridgeport, Connecticut, 7:30 Sunday.
Okay.
So, I mean, the tour is beautiful, man. After we leave the East Coast, we head back to the South. Well, still the East Coast. We're going to Alabama for 6 shows. And then we're going to Sacramento. We're doing Tommy T's in Sacramento. Yeah. And then we head into the Virgin Islands. The tour's going to the Virgin Islands and then the Bahamas. And God is just so amazing, man. I got to stay out the house because I got stepkids and I like being on the road. I don't like being around my stepkids.
Okay.
No, I love my wife. I can't stand my motherfucking stepkids.
You consider kids, dog?
No, they know.
Yeah.
The stepkids don't like me. I don't like them. They started, bro. Hey, come on. Anybody a step parent here? Any step parents here?
Just you, though.
Just me, dog. Yo, so any listeners out there?
Tell them your new joke.
You said what? Tell them my new joke? You ready? Let's go. So I got a new joke right about my stepson. He knows it. Stepson. I talk about how my stepson. I bought him some fake Jordans.
Yes.
And he was like, "Come on, man. These not real Jordans." I said, "You're not the real son."
Oh.
Killed them. Then my stepdaughter was like,
No, it's my
the stepdaughter. Oh, stepdaughter. Okay. So my stepdaughter said, yeah, "You're not my real father." I said, "It's cool. I'm smashing your real mother."
Oh.
I get your
Are you really saying these things?
On stage with comedians, bro.
Yeah, but how do the kids feel about it?
You should hear this. You come to the show and hear what they say about their father.
Oh my God. So they know what sex is?
That one doesn't. And I didn't say sex. You said sex. I said smashing. I said smashing. And you know now. He's like, "Dad, what's sex?" Yeah. I'm pretty sure Josh knows.
Hunter, you know what sex is? You know what sex is?
No.
All right.
Good.
Huh?
Sex is your hairline.
Sex is the hairline.
Gerald Kelly, ladies and gentlemen, sons.